Good morning, all. Wish you all a very happy Sabbath. So, from this week, I guess we'll be stepping into the second quarter of the year, and we'll be looking into some new witnesses and stories. Yeah, and this week, this quarter's 13th Sabbath will be very helpful for to support these five projects, which includes building this elementary school in Portugal, Hope Life Center in the France, and youth camp in Swiss, and an elementary school again in Romania, and other school, one more school in Romania. So yeah, today's mission report is titled to be as "Where are nice people?" and this title itself simplifies the story, I guess. Yeah, and today we'll be learning the story of Mr. Mahai. He's from Romania. So basically, Mr. Ramai, he grew up with his parents, and his parents were very much respectful amongst the society, and they never used any foul language, like being around the family, and they never drank also. And his family, literally, they grew up being grow up from a poor family, I guess. And it says meanwhile, they grew up to become the owners of one large vineyard in Romania. Even though they owned a vineyard, it says they never drank any of the wines. And these characters, these activities which Mr. Mahai observed from his parents was very much inspiring to him, and he followed it. He took that as an example for his life. And meanwhile, Mahai, he grew up and he started up with his working career. Initially, he joined as an engineer in one of the coal mines in Romania, and there he started up started up finding out people with these qualities which he found from his parents, and he badly wanted to be around with such kind of people. And he was at the end he never found any such people from his co-workers where he worked as an engineer. And later on, meanwhile, Mr. Mahia, he regularly used to visit church on Sundays, and he again started finding for the people with these qualities in the church. And Mr. Mahaya was very much disappointed again that he couldn't find any such people being around with him even in his church also. The same thing he confined in front of his the priest, but the priest always encouraged Maya to visit the temple, visit the church. Meanwhile, Mahaya was very much disappointed, observing that no one around him was they were not reflecting his parents' characters. No one was respectful. No one was no one was couldn't be without using any such foul languages, and everyone around him were used to drink. And this is something Mr. Maya never liked about. And one part at one certain time, Mr. Mahaya decided not going to church also, he literally stopped going to church. And meanwhile, Mahaya was always recognized to be a respectful person amongst the people he stayed by. And he out of his hard work, he grew up to become a director for a company. And uh, there were several thousands of people were working under Mr. Mahaya. And even then, Mr. Mahaya was at he had that quest of searching for the people with the qualities, characteristics which he found from his parents. And still then the same disappointment was found to be encountered by Mr. Mahaya. And one this was all about his work life. And Mr. Mahaya retired, is now right now retired person. And after his retirement, Mr. Mahaya he wanted to enjoy his life. And few weeks after his retirement, what happened was he had to encounter a massive stroke. And he was hospitalized. And a few weeks later, Mr. Mahaya, he returned back to home. And now he started up concentrating on his health as well. And every morning, Mr. Mahaya used to do some regular exercises. So here comes the second part of the story. So here one of his neighbors named as Gabriel, he noticed Mr. Mahaya, like, every day the way he used to suffer in the mornings, and he used to do his exercises. And Mr. Gabriel, like, he secretly started praying for Mr. Maya. And they never met, like, Mr. Gabriel never met Mr. Maya, and he used to remember Mr. Gabriel every day in his prayers. And one fine day, Mr. Gabriel went over and he met Mr. Maya, and he invited Mr. Maya for one of the prayer meet. And he said, like, there will be some Bible study as well, so he invited him, and Mr. Maya also accepted the invitation. And now Mr. Maya, like, when he started observing, like, when he attended those prayer meetings, and he started observing the people being around with him, even though the group was a small group, and he started realizing that the people were very much respectful, and they never used any of the foul languages, and they never drank as well. And this was something, the quest which Mr. Maya was, like, looking for throughout his life, and something which he found now after meeting Mr. Gabriel. And this group of people were the people from an Adventist group. And Mr. Mahaya, like, he says out of his witness, like, I am impressed to have found many of the kind of people that I have been searching to meet. And I thank God for my salvation, even though I am like this now. He says, like, Mr. Maya, even though he was, like, physically having these difficulties, right now, Mr. Maya very much happy, like, that he found the people which he always wanted to be around, like, throughout his life. And he is very happy now, and he is now regularly attending the Sabbath services, and he is now planning to baptize in God. And let us all remember Mr. Maya in our prayers as well, that he will find God's love more precisely, and he will be one of the witnesses amongst the people he is staying nearby. And yeah, this was all about Mr. Maya. And a part of our 13th Sabbath will be very much helpful in expanding an Adventist education by opening a school at the same at the Romania. Well, thank you.